Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. So, stop it, Dakota. So, I wasn't really going to talk about this so-called second assassination attempt. There were no shots fired. They saw the gunman like two holes ahead. Secret Service. They actually did an excellent job. So, by the way, I mean, and then I find out that he wasn't even on the property on the golf course. So what's going on? I think he scratched out the serial number. So there's that. Stop it, Dakota. I'm trying to do video here. So anyway, this is a funny one. Again, they're trying to blame it on the inflammatory rhetoric from the left, and it's so stupid. That's why my last video or the one before. Stop it, Dakota. Just ignore it. Let me finish. I apologize for that. This is live, unedited, spontaneous. As I used to start this, spontaneous, live, unedited, lively conversation, Tabor Talk, whatever. But there's actually my wife coming back with groceries, so I'll kind of make this one a quick one. So. Yeah, it's just totally ridiculous. JD Vance is really pushing this. It's the rhetoric from the left. It's bullshit. Like I said, just ignore them. I mean, maybe what's the strategy? Just ignore them. Ron Filipkowski says show them how ridiculous they are, so don't ignore them. I guess that's a point. The only people who believe in this bullshit that the left is violent and the left are the ones with the guns, it are the maggots, and it's just doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even think the left is violent and they're the reason he's the assassination attempt. And then Trump keeps saying that it's God, like it's so God has protected him, and it's like, wait a minute, it must be something. God wants me to be president. How about maybe God wants you killed? He keeps sending shooters. I mean, the whole thing is just dumb. I don't pay attention to that crap. Any sane person with above average intelligence, everything that comes out of MAGA, JD Vance, Trump is all bullshit. All right. So let me just bring up this point on the shooter. Every time there's a shooting, it's immigrants, right? It's the left's rhetoric, and then it's immigrants. We got to close the borders. But take it. Wait a minute. Wait. Two white MAGA people with guns. They are trying to shoot him. Both of the shooters, the first one in Butler, Pennsylvania, and this guy on the golf course, two white, native-born MAGA supporters. This guy voted for Trump in 2016. He became disillusioned with Trump. What's his name? Ryan, whatever. And he supported this year Vivek Ramaswamy. And who else was he? Was it Tulsi Gabbard? Whatever, Republicans. He's a Republican. And yet they blame it on brown people. They blame, it's racism. It's just, that's what it is. So let me play this clip. This is a phone call from David Pakman. It's just a minute. There's no video. And this woman sums it up perfectly. Listen.
Anytime. If you want to call it 3 a.m., do it. If you want to call it 5 a.m. on a Saturday, go ahead.
Listen.
Here's a caller with a very, very good question as to why the discussions of the would-be Trump assassins are being framed the way that they are. Listen to this.
Why, when two white Americans shoot at the president or attempt to, do the Republicans always turn around and start talking about illegal aliens? Thank you.
Well,
they're so stupid.
We know why. We know
Republicans.
Why. Listen, This is not new. Mm-hmm. It's visible right now because the two people who tried to kill Trump are native-born white men with guns. Very
there you
boring in terms of the narratives of blacks eating cats and dangerous illegals and lurid stories that Trump likes to tell. It's not very convenient for that storyline.
Exactly.
And so what do they have left but when Trump is asked about the Haitian migrants 2 days ago or yesterday, he says the real problem is the border, which is wide open and undocumented brown people are coming in. He doesn't say brown people. He just says the countries that they're from. When all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Exactly.
So if your Haitian migrant story is debunked, you say the border is still the problem.
Yep.
If the people who go after you, rather than being non-white left-wingers, who somehow got access to guns illegally, but are actually just native-born Americans who very easily were able to just buy firearms. You don't talk about that. No, of course not. That goes counter to your story.
Right.
You go and you just say, well, the problem is illegal aliens. That remains the problem. They have a hammer, and the hammer is Democrats want an open border, and non-native born Americans are coming in and causing all the problems.
Exactly. I'll pause it there. But not only they say that, they say it that we have an open border. It's all lies and bullshit. He's terrific, David Pakman, at debunking all the shit. It's all lies. It's just lies and propaganda. And Pakman is the best. Midas Touch, those guys are a lot of great channels. Kyle Kalinske. So, all right. On that note, hey, I got my hat here. Harris Walls. I like it. All right. So, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk. Like I said, just win the election, and then it's going to be a long thing. I know they're going to contest it after they lose, and I believe Trump is going to prison afterwards. But just slowly, one day at a time, we're going to do this and put the death knell to MAGA, Trump and MAGA, going down. Peace, everyone. Okay, if you made it this far, thank you very much. Make sure you like and subscribe, spread it around. It helps with the algorithm. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Maybe it will happen, maybe it won't. But if we do, we'll start having long-form podcasts and guests as well. Okay, peace, everyone.